Morning, y'all. Today we're going to do a short little video. We're going to install and review this rear cargo panel by Azzy's Design Works for the GenX-J. So this is going to go back here. Let's get around the back of it. What this is designed to do is go kind of right there and make that useless space useful. So let me get it out of the package and get set up, and we'll install it and kind of look at it and see how strong it's going to be and what it's going to be good for. All right, so when you open the package, you got the plastic piece there, nicely molded. It looks good. No sharp edges on it. And it comes with these interior screws. And it comes with an extra piece of plastic for, it's one of the cutouts. So you can, it even says right on it, paint test chip. So I'm assuming that if you wanted to paint this to match your interior, then you could use that to test your paint out on and make sure it's going to work. We're not going to need that because black is just fine with me. So there's no directions with it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You got some screws and you got this plastic panel. So pretty much you're just going to put this up here like so and then screw it down. So I'm gonna have to move this air compressor to get enough room in here. So let me do that and we'll be right back. Okay, I've got the air compressor out of the way. So now I'm going to use a 1/16 drill bit, little itty bitty one, to just make pilot holes because I don't want to crack this old dry plastic that the truck is made out of. And I'm just going to hold this up here and make my first pilot hole. And go ahead and put my first screw in right there. Alright, so there it is installed. It's Definitely makes that little spot useful again. I'm going to use it to store the air hose for my compressor. You could probably fit a couple of quarts of oil in there, but I've got an oil holder already, so I don't need that. Fits well. It's easy to put on. It'd have been easier if I didn't have this rack in here. But about the only drawback I can say about it, and it's not really a problem with the product as so much as what it's mounted to, is it's held on by basically some sheet metal screws screwed into plastic. So keep in mind, whatever you put in there has got to be light enough that it's not gonna pull all those screws out, which a couple of quarts of oil, most anything you could fit in there is probably gonna be fine. But I guess if you really wanted to, you could pull that panel off, and instead of using the sheet metal screws, you could use some machine screws with nuts and fender washers or something on the back to give it a little bit more strength. But at the end of the day, it's a little itty-bitty cubby, and now, rather than being wasted space like it usually is, it's useful space. So I like it. I got it from Azzy's Design Works. They're not a sponsor of the channel. I just bought it because it was a good idea, and it wasn't very expensive. I can't remember right off the top of my head how much I paid for it, but I paid full price for it, and it works real good. I like it. So if you want to get one for yourself, I think their website is teamadw.com. I'll put it in the description below, and y'all have a good one.